I'm Kate Catherall. Welcome to the Arena Toolbox and our tutorial on developing your message. What do we mean when we say your message? Your message is not a tagline or slogan. It's much more than that. Your message is your story. It's the story of why you're running for office, what your campaign stands for, and why it's so important to turn out and vote for you. It should reflect your vision, your values, and your personal journey. It is how you will connect with voters, donors, and volunteers, so it must be authentic to who you are. Your message is a drumbeat throughout your campaign. It gets repeated and amplified by your campaign staff, volunteers, online, on air, and in the media. So it's important to develop your message early on and to go through a thoughtful and intentional process. You'll begin with your personal story. It's the most powerful tool you have in your toolbox. Don't shy away from it. Lots of candidates wait for pollsters or vendors to tell them what their message should be, instead of starting with who they are and why they're running. We believe this is absolutely essential to effectively reaching voters and garnering their trust. Your personal story is not your bio or your resume. It's the journey that brought you to this moment, the big life experiences that shaped your point of view, and the values on which you want to connect with voters. Think about a leader with whom you personally connect, someone who moves you. What about that person inspires you? It's probably not where they went to school or how many executive positions they've held. More likely, it's the challenges they faced in their life, the choices they made as a result of those challenges, and the person they became as a result. People are not born leaders. They become them. The first person to inspire me that way was Barack Obama. Have you seen his 2004 DNC speech he gave as a senator? If you haven't seen it, I'd suggest watching it. It is an iconic example of a leader telling his personal story, anchored in a vision that reflects his lived experience and the core values of the American people. Now, we're not all Barack Obama. And telling our stories, tailoring them to different audiences, sharing our personal experiences, these aren't things that come easily to all of us. For most of us, it takes deep reflection, discussion, feedback, research, and practice. So we at Arena have put together a message development guide to help walk you through each step in this process. This is important work, so take your time and recruit 2 or 3 friends or advisors to accompany you in the process. The guide outlines 7 steps to developing your message. I urge you to tackle them one at a time without skipping any. As with all campaign planning, your message may mature over time. Your story will evolve, but you've got to start with the fundamentals. Here are the 7 exercises in the guide to developing your message. 1. Writing your personal story. 2. Defining your core values. 3. Crafting your core message. 4. Developing a message box. 5. Adapting your message for target audiences. 6. Preparing an FAQ. And 7. Writing a messaging guide so that your campaign team can amplify a consistent narrative with discipline. Remember, if you don't tell your story, someone else will.